So for the third strategy, you weren't able to do strategy 1, you didn't do strategy 2, and now our back's against the wall. Still going to give you a way out. The week of strategy, the week of Thanksgiving or the week of Christmas, we're going to do a 1% deficit of calories, we're going to intermittent fast, and we're going to add some activity. So the reason I'm choosing this strategy is because of this. I told you no more than 1% loss in the second video for conservative weight loss. I was telling you 1% was the max due to we don't want to lose lean body mass, muscles involved in that. And we don't want the body's defensive mechanisms going into play so quickly. So now we're at the week of, and you have no choice, back's against the wall, we didn't pre-plan. You're going to take a 1% deficit, 1% of your total weight deficit from your total daily energy expenditure so that you can roll into Thanksgiving. And the likelihood of most of you, if you diet literally 6 days and then go into Thanksgiving, of 1% of your total body, you're not going to eat enough calories back from Thanksgiving to equate to being more than that. Or if you do, it'll be very little. Most of you can't handle the 10,000 calorie challenge out there. So you may eat 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 calories, most of you, but you're not going to hit that 7, 8, 9, 10,000 calories in a day mark. Some of you will, but very few. Now, the next part I mentioned, besides assessing your total daily energy expenditure, your metabolic rate, and making a 1% deficit for 6 days before that holiday, whether it's Thanksgiving or Christmas, you're also going to use intermittent fasting. Now, the reason I'm choosing intermittent fasting, like I said before, there are no magic diets, no magic foods. There are healthier foods, there are healthier approaches within any diet plan, whether you like Mediterranean or whether you're paleo or whether you're vegetarian, a vegan, whatever. However, the approach we take is very important from an intermittent fasting point of view. And I'm not talking about the health benefits from intermittent fasting, and I'm talking about more from a blood glucose level, and that's not for this video. I'm talking about you're using intermittent fasting to be able to go into Thanksgiving Day after dieting, and let's say you have 3,000 calories to eat in a day. That's your total daily energy expenditure. Well, if you only eat a small amount, you fast through most of the morning, maybe up to 10 or 11 o'clock, maybe even noon if you can handle it, and then you have some protein, maybe have some vegetables, some healthier foods there. That what I mean by healthier foods is foods that have good micronutrients, that are going to be fiber filled, and they're going to be satiating. And also, if you have more protein, it's a higher thermic effect, so more calories are burned processing it. If you take that kind of approach, around noon or so, when you roll into that 4 o'clock eating or 5 o'clock eating, depending on when your family does it, or if you have a couple of Thanksgivings or a couple of Christmases to go to, then you're going to have upwards 25, maybe 2,600 calories of that 3,000. And if you overeat by 3,000 calories, let's just say 3,500, that 1 pound of fat, well, you dieted this 6 days before, right? Hopefully, from the second option. But if you didn't and you go 3,000 calories over, at least you've not gained several pounds of fat. You've had 2,500 calories in the bank, and then you literally have 500 calories of weight gain. Or if you ate even 5,000 calories out of that, you might have 2,500 calories of weight gain, which is not a tremendous amount. So that's a good strategy for Thanksgiving Day or Christmas if it's day of. Now let's talk about the last component, activity. No matter if you go out and walk for an hour, if you choose to do a 20-minute HIIT, like a Tabata, or if you go do your normal workout, if you get out there and burn a few hundred calories, maybe even 500 calories if you choose to go for an hour doing something, or you go to a spin class, or do it at home, and you burn some serious amount of calories, whatever calorie expenditure you have is still better than none. It's going to help through that intermittent fasting approach, and then eating those foods I was telling you about, and then you have a lot of calories in your bank left, and then you get to add more calories to that bank from activity. This is the final video in your food eating strategy for the holidays. I hope you got something out of that strategy and learned a little bit, at least some terms, some strategies, some things you may have Googled, And if nothing else, if you want help, fitdieselstrength.com, nutrition or strength conditioning page, or any page will take you to us, and you can message us or do strength intake forms or dietary intake forms. Whatever you need, we can help you out with from a science-based approach and experience-based approach. Again, if you love compression shirts like the first two videos, this cobalt gray, I'm loving it a lot. Again, that's a male vocabulary for colors, so I call it cobalt gray. If you like that for winter, it's a solid color, great quality. Go to our apparel tab at the top of the website. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Hope you have a great Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone, and God bless.
Built from experience, backed by science, and battle proven.